music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Star. This is season 4, episode 11. This is my new shirt. It says Pink Starburst Powers. This is one of my shirts that will be available next month. The sipping tea with Jay Lee mugs are officially available for you to purchase. The link to purchase the mugs is below in the description box. The link is also on my Instagram. The link is also on my Instagram page. I'm so happy there to celebrate. I am officially 1 year on YouTube. Yay! So yeah, so please support, get a mug. They are in white. They're also in black. It shows the front and the back of the mug because something is on the front and the back. Y'all can see my lipstick is on because I was drinking out of it from the review I just did earlier. But yeah, please support. Thank you. I'm so happy that I've been on YouTube for a year and I'm, really doing this. My channel is getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, the mugs are available in the description box below this video. That is where the link to get your mug is. So don't miss sipping tea with Jay Lee commemorative mug. Today's lipstick is Rihanna's Fenty Beauty. The color is Candy Venom. I had on another color. I had on a MAC pink color and I hated the shit. If you watch my Black Ink Crew video, that's what I had on in the beginning of that, but I paused it and changed it or whatever. So yeah, and I got that lipstick, the Fenty Beauty one, from the Fenty Beauty website. So yeah, Star, I remember last season or earlier within the 4th season, the first 10 episodes we have seen before, and I remember why I did not review the whole season. It's because I feel like some of these episodes have just too much crammed into it. I mean, it needs to be, yeah, we got, Alex and Derek. Not Alex, Derek. We got Alex and Noah. And then there's Noah and Star. And then there's Star and Derek. Then there's Carlotta and all the girls. Then it's Maurice and the daddy, the mama, it's just too fucking much. I'm just like, look, I feel like they keep introducing more issues and other shit ain't solved yet. And it kind of gets on my nerve. It reminds me of like almost like Tyler Perry, where he keep piling on more and more stuff without answering other questions. And I'm like, the story just keep, I don't know. It's just, I don't know if I like it enough to review it every episode. Because I was like, oh my God, I had it on and I started doing other stuff. I was replying to text messages. I was replying to people about their orders. I have sold some mugs already. So I was, replying to that stuff. I had another shirt available. Well, that's posted on my Instagram that will be available next month. People was asking questions about. I was doing everything except really paying attention to the goddamn episode. I had to restart like 3 times to really get into it. I'm like, this is just too goddamn much, Jesus. So we see Star still having these weird ass nightmares and hear her mama voice, just like she was the last episode when she kept hearing her mama saying, if you don't tell her, I will. I think Star maybe killed her mama and she can't remember. Let's say that's what I think could have happened. And she is having these nightmares / flashbacks. And that's what's going on. Because she keeps having these memories of her walking with a knife. And then she's having flashbacks of her killing or stabbing Simone's stepfather, the foster father. But it's other stuff mixed into. So I'm like, she's clearly remembering some old shit. And she keeps hearing this song. So she's not sleeping much. She was getting up at night and walking around. Okay, cool. We see Derek outside. And I'm like, why he outside too? Go your ass in the house. So he like, he do ask her like, did you know what was going on with Alex and Noah? And then start like, all I know is that she didn't want to hurt you. And then her ass go walk into the damn bar. She get there, she keep hearing her mama's voice and hearing this song. Well, no, she keep hearing the song. To me, it sounds like it's her mama's voice. and she's tripping out. So she like bumped into some guy, and she all being rude. And he was cute too when she bumped into him. And I said he gonna be a person on the show, cause she then bumped into some random guy who then said, "Who you looking for?" For no goddamn reason. So okay, we know he gonna be on the show later. She talked to Derek again. Every time she leaving the house at night, she end up running to Derek, and he again say, "You still can't sleep. Go for a walk." And he like, "Okay, we'll go for your little walk." And then she tells him, you're going to be able to walk again, right? Because we see that he's in rehab, but he is having a hard time focusing because he got so much going on. So we see his therapist saying, you can walk again if you just focus. And then Star kind of saying the same thing to him too. So when she comes sleep the second time, she go back to that same club, and the little cutie patootie dude who she bumped into, he happened to be sitting there like on the piano or whatever. So while she's singing a song that she can't get out her head, he playing a song. And as she's singing a song, she keeps having these flashbacks. And again, it's her, and she sees a knife, and then she just see blood, and she's stabbing. And then she gets so sick she throw up. I'm looking like, girl, you been singing throwing up? Okay, cool. And in front of that little cute boy, if you say so. So we see that whole thing. Sexy boy come back later on in the episode. I'm running through this shit real quick. He do come back later on in the episode, and he tell her like, my friend was recording it. We have a band. If you want to, do a band thing or whatever. She's like, I have a band, as you see, because he went to see her at the studio because he's a stalker a little bit. But she do give him her number because he said, I got the song recorded, and you probably would want to hear it. So you know what I'm saying? You can hear it. So we do see that whole thing. So whatever. They all on their way to go down to the station. This is when the show really starts off. And, we see Alex and how she does not want to fake it anymore with Noah. And they are like, well, good. You know what I'm saying? So we found out that Ayana's daddy wants them to come down just to the label for something. But Carlotta spot her sister, Connie, ass at somebody's car. And she's like, I'm right back. So she go over there and it's her ghetto ass cousin, and she pissed off that they outside her house. And Kathy like, look, calm down. He here for Cotton's protection, so just let it go. She need protection, and that's what he here for. I got my daughter. I don't want no crazies around here or whatever. And she like, look, shut up, because you need to sometimes learn to accept family's help. And what Carlotta keep doing is Carlotta keep thinking she can handle stuff, and some of stuff her ass ain't handling. So some things you do need to allow your family's input in. You did shoot that boy, and he still is crazy. Okay? So she's like, just do what you gotta do. Carlotta and the girls, meaning Star, I was gonna say Star and Sky from dang on breaking it. Star, Simone, and Alex go see Ayana, who was held up in some hotel drinking since her father took her record company from her. So she has not went home, but Simone's stuff is at her house, and they can't get her stuff because the people won't let them in. So they're talking to her basically. She drunk off her rocker. She do say how the people like Child Protective Services have called her to do a check-in, but she not in the right frame of mind to do anything. She's like, I think I can keep them on for like a week, but after a week, you're gonna probably end up going back into foster care, which of course Simone's not happy about. And yeah, so they leave her ass there drunk. But I'm looking like, girl, I don't think I like this show. I do. I like it. I'm not gonna say that. We then see Black Daddy Warbucks, who was Ayana's daddy, and he's talking to Noah. And Noah was in there, and so was Maurice, Lance Gross' character. And they're telling him like, look, you won the showcase. You going on tour in a month. He like, what? I don't have no album. I'm not ready. He like, look, you need to get your ass out of the goddamn clubs and get in the studio because you going on tour in a month. So just go ahead and get a record. So at that point, here come take three. So here comes Star, Simone, and Alex, and of course Carlotta. Like, oh yeah, we was having a meeting. Betty Warbucks said, yeah, Noah going out on tour, and Alex going with him. And they like, what? He wants to take Alex away for 6 months to do a tour with Noah. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. With Noah. Which of course would mess up their whole group. 6 months. If you're a shell for 6 months, you might be oh my Lord Jesus. You might not be able to come back from that, because 6 months is a long time, especially for a new group when you're really out even though they have a song on the radio, they not really popping or whatever. And they're like, you can't do that. He like, look, I own y'all ass. I own your ass, her ass, and her ass too. I own y'all asses, y'all times, and whatever else I want to own. Like, everything y'all got is mine. Okay, so have fun on the goddamn on tour, Alex, and shut it up. So, you know, they kind of had no choice about that. But you see, Maurice ain't no help. Now, Maurice up in fucking Carlotta, but I mean, look, I don't know if her coochie trash. You know what I'm saying? We know that Thandy off of Hustle and Soul coochie was trash because Lawrence didn't tell her nothing. So I'm assuming, does that mean Carlotta coochie is trash too? Because Lawrence ain't trying to help her and they fucking, look, my thing is, I can't be fucking no man and I get no benefits from it. If you are the A&R person and we fucking, like, my people, my team, my group should be at the top of all this. He ain't doing shit for them. He is more like a yes man. So, you know, Carlotta like, look, I need you to help do something, and I can't have my girls broken up for 6 months. He like, baby, don't worry, girl. I got you. Anytime any man say, baby, don't worry, I got you, and those exact words, they ain't got you. They lying. They can't do shit for you. They want you to just be quiet until they can figure out how to play you later on. And that's just what I think. So he do go talk to Ayana Daddy, trying to get Take 3 to be the opening act, which means Alex will be on tour, but so will Simone and Star. And when he bring that up, here come cracked out ass, cocaine ass, a high heel, like, well, yeah, but my boys can go on tour too. You know what I'm saying? Because more guys sell more tickets because girls buy tickets. So if it's a you know, the men of Uptown, it'll sell more seats. And here come Carlotta. Well, ain't this about a bitch? You know what I'm saying? That ain't fair. My girls should have a chop too. Now they want to have a goddamn sing off. Daddy Warbucks, like, you know, so we're gonna have a sing off like it was back in the day. I'm like, is this making the band? Is he gonna have them go walk and get some goddamn cheesecake? I'm like, what is going on? Why can't nobody make no regular ass decision? Why everything a goddamn gone competition? It just makes me so mad. And I feel like Maurice ain't a good A&R rapper, because my thing is, how are you not speaking up for your girls? And we then see Take 3. Star, Simone, and Alice walk up, and they piss off at him too, and they saying he ain't shit. But I feel like they need to calm down. Like, y'all are a new act. Y'all don't have no rights around here no more. Like, y'all brand spanking new, and they have this idea that they the shit. Like, they just not humble. They feel entitled, and when something happen that typically do happen to new artists, they get offended as if they don't have to pay no dues. I mean, y'all ain't really paid many dues musically. Okay? So yeah. But I'm like, girl, whatever. And I'm like, y'all barely a goddamn group in the front. Y'all are living on their grandma's couch. Y'all ain't no damn singing group. We do see, you know, Daddy Warbucks. I'm gonna stop calling that man Daddy Warbucks, because he's a rich black man. He just ran me Daddy Warbucks. So, a black version. And so we see him talking to High Heel, and he basically saying, like, I have competition out here and I need to figure out what they doing before they do it. So if you can get me that information, then your guys, Angel and Andy, will go on tour with Noah. So, you know, High Heel can't turn down no deals. If you just offer him some cocaine, he might do whatever. You're gonna do some change or whatever. That's not nice. But he agreed to get we can get so they can get his boys on the tour. I'm like, okay, whatever. The girls practiced a song, somebody not doing something. They didn't do it. I didn't do it. Nobody did it. They danced and they singing. It was cool. The song was cool. The dance moves was cool. Okay, next. We do see Noah come in. He's basically asking Alex for some help with his album because he has to get this album done. She agrees to help him with one track. Alex likes Noah, and I feel like if Alex did not find out that Noah was kicking it with Star before them, she would possibly eventually take him serious. But I'm like, now she probably never will, because it's just crazy. And he's telling her how, because she does the song for him, she helps him or whatever, and she like, you didn't even really need me. You know, you're a producer yourself. You can producing it yourself. You don't really need me. And he's like, I do. I really do need you. Like, it's something about our connection. It's something that we have. It's musically. It's a musical connection that I can't describe. And I really do need you. oh, like you need Star. He like, that was completely different. You know what I'm saying? He like, she didn't want anyone to know about us. It wasn't me. She didn't want no one to know. And with you, it just happened. It was completely different. And he like, you know what I'm saying? We just have something and I don't know what it is. And she's like, you know what? You only care about yourself. That's what you care about. And he was like, that's what you think? You know what I'm saying? You know what you need to ask yourself, how did y'all song get on the radio? She don't know that he's the one who got the song on the radio. But of course, it's because she kind of is always concerned about herself. Everyone is concerned about themselves, but get mad when someone else is concerned about themselves. Like, that's, y'all are all artists who want the top spot. You can't expect everyone else to be worried about you because you ain't worried about them. Think about it. So yeah, you see that whole thing. Angel and Simone, from the moment the first time they saw each other, I said they're gonna be a couple. I don't know if it's gonna be really fake. They're gonna be a couple. And when he walked up to her when they was leaving the studio, and he like, you know, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? When I'm around you, I get this vibe. You know, I don't know what it is. And they basically kissed. And I said, right there, they're gonna get married. That's gonna happen. They're gonna get married, and I ain't got no question about it. They're gonna be a full ass couple, and it is what it is, and I don't care. I wrote, they're gonna probably get married to keep her out of juvie, was my exact notes that I wrote that little part. So we then see Cotton Crazy as ex Omari come around. I don't know why ain't nobody put 2 slugs in a nigga head. I try not to say that word, you know what I'm saying? Put 2 slugs in that man's head for his antics. He has already killed, what was the Asian guy's name? I forgot his name that quick. Killed the man that she was in love with. Killed him, tried to kill her, then threatened her mama. You know, he got shot by her mama. He's still coming. He is absolutely certifiably insane. And at the end of the day, just shoot him. Just kill him. This is because he ain't listening. He ain't listening at all. And he pop up on her as she taking out the trash. And she like, oh, don't be scared. And she's like, what are you doing here? He's like, look, don't be scared of me. You know what I'm saying? You know, no one else needs to get hurt. She's like, don't threaten my family. You know, he then say, you know, just come away with me. You know, we can start all over. We can be together. You know, it can be just me and you. I'm like, he is really crazy. And the crazy part about it is she know how she has to stay calm and just agree so that he won't react to her. But I'm like, it's just sad, you know what I'm saying? Because he kisses her, and you can see how she's being calculated. She's anticipating I have to stay calm and just go through with it, because if not, he might kill me in real life, and I can't do shit about it. I'm in this goddamn alleyway by these trash cans. He can murder me, and nobody would even know. But I'm like, if he told y'all, he didn't tell nobody. Well, no, he did. He told Cotton that if he couldn't have her, she'd be dead. So I'm like, I don't get why no one else has like this wouldn't killed him to save Cotton. Like, why would y'all let Cotton even be by herself anyway? But whatever. Yeah, but she say okay that she gonna go with him. I guess he thought he gonna come back and get her later because he ain't take her right then. We do see Cotton and told his grandma and his auntie about Omari. He ain't told Carlotta, because Carlotta ain't about that life. Okay, Carlotta wanna call the police and do things the right way, and sometimes the wrong way is the way to handle things. And you know, Grandma Patty and, you know what I'm saying, Auntie Connie, it's like, look, girl, that man came back around here, and you know, you can't do shit. And Carla like, I'm gonna call the police. Y'all can't tell me about my daughter. He ain't gonna get my daughter. And Cotton said, he came here, he could have murdered me, and it wasn't nothing you can do about it. Meaning, you keep saying you're gonna protect me, but and the real things, you can't. Like, cause what you trying to do ain't helping. He ain't listening. I need Grandma, Auntie to go kill this man. You gotta just deal with it, okay? And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. We then see Mary Jane Daddy talking to he made a decision. He wants to take the guys on the road, and it's basically because High Heel got him information on his competition, because he went and slept with that lady. He went to that bar, offered her a drink, and kept talking to her, even though she married. And she like, nah, I'm trying to handle business. And he keep talking to her, whatever. And then she's like, all right, you know, thanks for the drink. And she walks away. However, She leaves her room key under the napkin, which means he went and fucked that lady, a married lady at that. And so he gave, Richard Roundtree, I call him all kind of names, the information. So now he wants to go ahead and take Andy and Angel on tour with Noah, which of course pisses off Simone, because her not going on tour means she would probably have to go back to foster care or juvenile, and it just ruins everything. Okay, it ruins everything, and everyone's pissed. They're like, well, we thought it was gonna be competition. How did you just pick the guys, just out the blue? Because men ain't shit, and men try to go. Men ain't shit. Okay, let's just say that. We do see how Maurice ass didn't do shit to help. Maurice, as I said, he's a yes man. So, boy, bye. We see Carlotta basically check High Hill because she know he did some underhanded shit. She's like, what I'm saying? I had that information on Ayanna that I didn't use. Someone probably used it. I wonder who it was. And then she was like, I'm saying? You have done so much dirt and it don't make any sense how you do things like that. And he's like, I'm just tired of living the way I'm living, and I did what I had to do. I'm saying? I'm tired of being, I'm living in a trailer in someone's backyard. And she said, yeah. And whose backyard? Bitch, you in my backyard. You live in my backyard, but you playing me as if we both not trying to make people better. And that's the part that sucks. And, it is what it is. We do see Carlotta and Ayanna have a talk. She done got a little bit sober. She comes to the house. The house still halfway burned, but whatever. And we see Carlotta offer her a drink. Why would you give the alcoholic lady a drink? Okay, she just got sober, but whatever. They do figure out that High Heel and her daddy played them, as men do. Men team up and they go against the women. And now they want to be a goddamn dynamic duo and get payback for her daddy and for High Heel. We then see her go see her daddy, and she like, yeah, so, you're going to take 3 on the road, and that's what's going to happen. He's like, you ain't got no power here. And she's like, you know what? If you don't do it, I'm going to make you lose your sponsor. And he's like, you can't do that. She's like, the sponsor is an old friend of mine, and she did it despite how many times that you always would like touch her ass. You know what I'm saying? Meaning he out here molesting women over the years as this high class executive or whatever, Harvey Weinstein type shit. And she's like, so if you lose your sponsor, they're going to figure out why. And then once they do that, no one's going to want to back your tour, and you're going to be out of all that money. She's like, so the only way to keep your sponsor is to keep me happy, bitches. And then she leaves. And he realized he has to play ball because he know he did some wrong shit. He didn't realize the person was doing it for his daughter, and his daughter can really take the sponsor away. So he does what he has to do, and he agrees to let Take 3 go on tour. We then see Maurice and Daddy Warbucks meeting up, and Maurice done signed, of all people, he done signed Quavo. I'm like, one of the Migos got signed to Uptown? Like, is he solo now? I'm confused what it is. But that was a big deal his rival people was working on. And so he like, yeah, Maurice, I told you do big things here, but I need to know who your loyalty to. Is it to me or is it to Carlotta? He like, well, my loyalty is really to Uptown as a whole. You couldn't just say your loyalty. Well, Maurice ain't shit. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? We then see, High Heel walking in, and then Maurice, High Heel, and Daddy Warbucks' ass is told to talk about, to the men of Uptown. Really? I don't like y'all. We see Carlotta listening to Star, listening to the song that she sang at that bar with that boy. And she's like, where that song come from? She's like, I don't know. I keep hearing it in my head. So I went down to this, this little karaoke or whatever, and I sang it. Somebody recorded it. She's like, but I could not get the song out of my head. I don't know where it came from. I keep hearing it in my dreams. Carlotta didn't admit. She's like, that song, your mama played that song on a loop when we found y'all. When we found y'all, that song had been playing for like 3 days, so you heard it the whole time you was in there. And she was like, so you're not having dreams, your memories are coming back. She's like, because after we found you, you didn't talk for 2 weeks. She's like, so whatever happened, it's probably starting to come back to you. So that song is stuck in your head. Again, I feel like Star, as a kid, killed her mother in whatever kind of way. Because I think they said her mom died of a drug overdose or something like that. But she killed herself, but I don't know what happened, but it was basically a suicide. But I'm trying to think, maybe Star did something that we don't know about, and that's what Star forgot because she was so young, and that's what she blocked out, and that's why she keeps having memories of her doing something, and she don't know what it was. So it might be thinking if she had to kill her mom didn't die herself. So we do see the end. You know, Mama Patty, is it Connie? The damn sister, Brandy ass character, and Queen Latifah, you know, Carlotta is at church, and Patty like, you know, come sing a song with us. We're gonna sing a song because I'm leaving tomorrow, so we're gonna sing this song. And they were singing a song, something about on my dying day, on my last day. I don't know, it was a good song, and the song is on the soundtrack, so just it is what it is. So while they're singing, I said to myself, she didn't brought them to this church so they can have an alibi when whoever else killing Omari. That's what's going on. So we see Derek at physical therapy. He's being able to walk around, or he's being helped to walk. We see Simone and Angel get married, as I said. I told you that was gonna happen. And then we see Cotton standing outside with his bags to leave, and Omari walk up, and then 3 guys come up behind him and put a bag over his head and suffocating him. And we see Bruce is there saying, kill him dead, you know, kill him for what he did. Cotton like, no, let him go. I'm like, Cotton girl, you stupid. So she says, you know, you protected me while we was in jail, but my life, I don't owe my life to you. You know what I'm saying? I love you so much, and I don't know why, but I deserve better than you. And this, what we have, is toxic. It can't be. You know, you need to leave me be and leave me alone. And then Bruce say, because if you come back, Bruce is so petty. He gonna say, if you come back, we gonna kill your pretty ass. Because he was cute. You know what I'm saying? He was a little cutie. He just crazy cute. So, you know, we got time for that. We then see High Heel in his trailer, and he's watching the news. That lady he killed, that was that boy mama from a couple seasons ago. They finally found her body. Now, we know High Heel and Brody killed her. And the sister saying, you know what I'm saying, we're going to find out who killed my sister, or I'm going to find out and I'm going to do something about it. And then Brody walking to High Heel trailer saying, we got a problem. So, of course, it's going to be some bullshit and all that up in there, whatever. But, you know, it was an okay episode. I mean, I hope y'all enjoyed my antics here, because I'm just like, whatever. Anywho, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Put your comments below. Don't forget to buy a mug. It's in the description box below. And I'm out. Peace.